Welcome, welcome, this is Kitch at Home. I live here. We usually start our show off with Mr. Adam Lambert because of his sunshiny personality, I suppose. But he is busy working hard on his second album. May 15th, people, you heard it here first. Well, maybe you didn't hear it here first, but you heard it here. Oh, and also his second single is coming out, which we have a little clip of now.
I don't wanna let a minute get away. 'Cause we got no time to lose.
Okay, enough of that foolishness. Now on to the hard news. Guess who skipped St. Patrick's Day? Me! I totally forgot. So we have a special show for you today, celebrating Irish people, or how Irish we can be very deep down, and please don't play Danny Boy here. We're here with Mr. Cillian Murphy, who is going to share a recipe with us, I believe. Cillian, you are on the air. Hello, Kitch, how are you? I'm just fine. Well, actually, I'm a little sad, because today at school, I spilled my milkshake, and they wouldn't let me get another one. Oh, that's a shame, Kitch. It's not fair if you didn't even drink it. No, I didn't even drink it. Well, I mean, I got in trouble when I tried to drink it off the floor, but that's something else that Mom has to deal with, not you. So what are you making for us today in the kitchen? Well, Kitch, I'm going to be making colcannon. It's a traditional Irish dish, but actually I'm going to be making it with potatoes, leeks, and cabbage. If your cabbage is leaking potatoes, you get a bigger problem than just making soup. Right you are. I am making soup. It's not the mashed potato version, which I'm sure everybody else more commonly known as just colcannon, but it's colcannon soup today. So what you need, 2 tablespoons butter, or margarine. Can I say that? Yeah. I can't believe it's not butter. Whatever brand you prefer. And then 1.5 cups cabbage, cored and shredded. You don't want the big, the hard white thing in the center. That wouldn't be very yummy. I can imagine that. Hey, look what I got! Sorry. Go ahead. That's funny. 1 pound boiling potatoes. You can use red skin or Yukon golden, peeled and cut into chunks, because you don't want, you don't want whole potatoes in there, right? And then 2 small leeks, white parts only, clean and sliced in thin discs, because, well, there's got to be a reason for that. And then 4 cups low sodium chicken broth. You can add your salt later, but I always say, what's it matter, right? You don't, unless you have older people coming, that have bad heart conditions or something, where you need the low sodium thing, you can just use regular chicken broth, I think, and then add your salt as you go. I don't quite agree with that. And then a 4th teaspoon nutmeg, or to taste. Or to taste? Is that some sort of Irish word I don't know about? Oh, I get it now, I get it. You can add a 4th of a teaspoon of nutmeg, or you can just taste it. That's funny. You don't laugh much, do you? Sure. 3/4 cup milk, 2% fat. What are they talking about, 2% fat? It doesn't matter, for heaven's sake. It's milk. You need your milk. You need to have all the whole milk in there to get it right. Cillian, are you gonna be okay? No, I'm fine. 2 tablespoons parsley. Is anything wrong with that? Well, you have to mince it. I can do that. And then, last but not least, your 4 strips of bacon, cooked and crumbled for a garnish. Optional. It's no good without bacon crumbled on top. That's what makes a soup, for heaven's sake. Cillian, could we just, move on? So how do you put it together? Sorry about that, Kitch. Alright, well, the method here, I'm going to cut out some of what they say. You place the butter in a 3-quart saucepan and melt it over medium heat. Should I stop so they can take notes? No one's really taking notes, but go ahead. Okay. This is re-aired. Oh, alright. You got me. Add a 1/4 cup of water and then the potatoes, cabbage, and leeks. You can cook them all together, see? Cook over low heat, covered, about 10 minutes. The potatoes should be firm, but almost cooked. Not entirely. We don't really have time for the rest of this, so if you just want to Xerox that off to me, alright. But, after you cook the potatoes, we don't have time. Alright. Okay, sorry about that, Murph. I have a question for you, though, before, don't go yet. What? Don't go yet, I'm not done. You're still in the... Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard my dryer go off. You have an exciting life, don't you, Cillian? Well, I want to ask you a question before you leave. Alright? It's a good one you've never been asked before. Alright? Are you, Cillian, in the new Batman? Oh, I can't say anything, you know that. I can't say anything because, because why, Cillian? Because I can't, that's all, I just can't. There's gotta be a reason you can't. We almost got it out of him, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, well, we'll be seeing you next time, Cillian. Oh, should I? Should you? Oh, well, that's like a figure of, that was just a polite little, bye! And happy St. Patrick's Day for next year. Oh, right. Beryl laughs that one. Well, when we come back, we'll be talking with... I'll have to figure that out later. I don't have my notes in front of me for some reason. Puddles? Sorry. Well, you'll find out when I know. Okay, our next call is coming from Gotham City. What's happening? Yeah, well, we also just missed Friday the 13th, so we thought we'd clear that up right now with a special call from one of our very own phobia causers, Mr. Brew, aka Batman. Here he is, Batty himself. I hear you've been very busy these days. Perhaps you could give us some scoop on the new Batman? The new Batman? Yeah, the new, it's coming out this year in the summer, you know? The summer of, this year. What new Batman? Is somebody else impersonating me again? No one's impersonating you again, it's you. I'm in a new Batman? I bet you didn't know that. Well, that's very interesting. I have another question for you, Mr. Excuse me, your red light's flashing. That it is. Hello, caller, you're on the air. Hello. This is Dr. Crane. Jonathan Crane. I was just wondering, is that Batman himself on the line? No, you're mistaken. This isn't Batman. This is Brew. Mr. Brew, meet Jonathan Crane. Jonathan Crane, meet Mr. I was just wondering because I had some paperwork for him to fill out. Oh, goody, paperwork. I know we're all just tickled to death about paperwork, Mr. Brew, but the fact of the matter is, you didn't fill out your W-2s this year. My what? Your W-2s, they're very common form. You can pick them up at your local library. I'm sorry guys, but I'm trying to have an interview with Mr. Batman here, and it is the Batman. I was almost positive. I thought I was sure. Well, listen guys, I don't mean to break it up, but as I was saying before, I have to get back to this little interview here, so if you could just hang up. Of course, I guess I don't really fit into this time slot, but I did want to tell a few viewers out there that I'm actually a little bit Irish myself. Excuse me while I just cut out some of my family tree. Well, I haven't got a family. Of course you have a family. Everybody has a family. Guys, can we not go there? Everybody does have a family, Mr. Batman, but unfortunately we can't all be with them. Could we not go here right now? Hey, at least I know who my family was. Ladies, could we? Sorry. Well, maybe next time we can get back to you, Dr. Crane, see how you'd do as an eye doctor. Better on 1 or 3,675? Yeah, that's how it'd probably go. Well, I'll be seeing you, Jonathan. And, so Mr. Batman. The name's Brew. Oh, right, gotta keep that, public image up. Well, so about the new Batman, which you're in, yes, where was it filmed again? I believe it was filmed somewhere we all know and love. Well, maybe not love, but we all know. In Gotham City? Close, but completely wrong. Well, I live there. I live in Gotham City. I don't know where else it would be filmed. So you do admit it was filmed? I don't admit anything. I don't think I should go ahead with this interview till I speak to my lawyer. Do you have one of those? Okay, just figured it out. Alright, well, if you have to go, you have to go, but that was a nice interview. Thank you, Mr. Mr. Man. Thank you, Mr. Man. Bye! That was an interesting interview. Wait, I'm sorry to bother you, but your red light's flashing again.